How much worse can it get for Kim Soo-hyun? Just when the public thought the storm might calm, South Korean police have revealed shocking new evidence that could shift the entire narrative. What exactly was uncovered, and why does it threaten to change everything we thought we knew? Let's dive in with red carpet revealed. The truth starts now. Seoul, South Korea. What if the cleanest face in K-drama wasn't clean at all? The illusion is cracking, and behind the glass, a far darker reflection is beginning to emerge. Just hours ago, the Seoul Metropolitan Police released new material in the ongoing investigation surrounding actor Kim Soo-hyun. And what was once whispered in dark corners has now been broadcast under flashing press lights. But what's truly disturbing is this. Alongside Kim's name, another appears, one long buried under the silence of scandal, actress Kim Se-ron, whose troubled past may now be linked to something far more sinister than a drunk driving incident. The video that changed everything. During a confidential review session, investigators reportedly came across surveillance footage from a now-defunct luxury karaoke bar in Gangnam, footage that had been previously sealed due to an unrelated case. In the grainy clip dated October 2016, a man, later confirmed by authorities to be Kim Soo-hyun, is seen entering the establishment through a back door commonly reserved for VIP clientele. But what sent chills down investigators' spines was not just his presence, it was the figure trailing behind him. A young woman, dressed casually, nervously looking around, identified later as Kim Se-ron, then only 16 years old. According to timestamps and the internal guest ledger leaked to the press, Kim Soo-hyun allegedly checked in under an alias, reserving a private room with 2 guests under his name. Records show the room was billed for expensive liquor, imported cigars, and what police are calling restricted entertainment services. This development marks a turning point. What began as a scandal about adult nightlife indulgence has shifted into potential misconduct involving a minor. And legal experts warn this is no longer just about public image, it may involve criminal liability. A pattern long denied. Insiders now claim that Kim's association with Kim Se-ron was far deeper than publicly acknowledged. Former staff from multiple upscale venues describe a tall, quiet man with a young girl who barely spoke, appearing at least 3 times over a span of 5 months in 2016 and early 2017. These claims eerily echo an anonymous online post from 2018 that read, "There's a famous actor who treats a rookie actress like his private shadow. They appear together where no minors should be." At the time, no one connected the dots. Today, police are said to be re-examining archived footage and records, some of which had previously been overlooked. Kim Se-ron's silence breaks? Kim Se-ron's agency has so far declined to issue a formal response. But sources close to her inner circle say she has been contacted multiple times by investigators in recent weeks and may soon be summoned for questioning. One unconfirmed source states she was seen leaving a legal firm in Sinsadong last week, visibly distressed. If proven that she was underage and entered such facilities under another person's arrangement, the legal and moral responsibility could heavily weigh on Kim Soo-hyun. Mounting consequences. Meanwhile, the fallout is accelerating. Major brand partners, including an international cosmetics giant and a tech conglomerate, have quietly pulled Kim Soo-hyun from upcoming campaigns. One PR insider described the industry mood as code red, with several agencies distancing themselves from both Kim and any projects associated with him. Worse still, there is talk of contract terminations, with penalty clauses that may result in upwards of 30 billion won in damages. And while his agency continues to urge the public not to rush to conclusions, legal analysts are growing skeptical. If a minor was introduced to adult entertainment venues under his supervision, this is a matter of national concern, said legal expert Choi Min-jae. An ongoing the case, now broadened to involve both financial misconduct and possible abuse of power, has turned into a multi-agency investigation, with digital forensic teams poring through phones, financial transactions, and private chat rooms linked to Kim's circle. One more chilling rumor is beginning to spread, that this is just the surface, and other underage celebrities may have been involved, whether knowingly or not. If confirmed, This may become one of the biggest entertainment industry scandals in Korean history. The implications of this are staggering, not only morally, but legally, and experts say this is no longer just a PR disaster. It's a legal time bomb. Renowned Seoul-based criminal attorney Han Ji-won, who has handled several high-profile celebrity cases, was among the first to offer her take on the breaking developments. If it is proven that Mr. Kim knowingly brought a minor into establishments that serve alcohol or offer adult services, this falls under serious violation of both the Youth Protection Act and the Criminal Act. She stated in an interview with Red Carpet revealed, he could face between 3 to 7 years in prison, and possibly more if coercion or concealment is involved, even if no direct abuse occurred. Facilitating a minor's access to such spaces is a grave offense in the eyes of the law. Legal consequences would not be limited to prison time. Han added that monetary penalties, mandatory registration on a public misconduct registry, and a permanent industry ban are all on the table. The Youth Protection Act, clear and unforgiving. South Korea's Youth Protection Act explicitly forbids minors from entering establishments that involve alcohol, entertainment for adults, or any venue labeled harmful. More importantly, any adult who assists, permits, or orchestrates such an entry is held accountable, even if the minor enters willingly. Professor Choi Min-sok of Korea University School of Law emphasized, intent is not a defense. Even if Mr. Kim believed it was harmless, even if it was just a social gathering, that is irrelevant. The law punishes the act itself, not the intent. Celebrities are not exempt from responsibility. In fact, they're held to higher public expectations and legal standards due to their influence. Industry fallout. Irreversible damage. Beyond the legal battlefield, the entertainment industry is also bracing for a full-scale collapse around Kim Soo-hyun. Branding expert Park Eun-ji warned that if charges are filed, all endorsement contracts will be voided overnight, some with penalty clauses reaching billions of won. No brand wants to be associated with criminal allegations involving minors. Park said, it's not just a loss of face, it's a loss of trust. And trust is the backbone of image-based markets like entertainment and advertising. As of this morning, at least 4 brands have scrubbed Kim's image from their websites. And one global streaming platform is reportedly in talks to halt distribution of a recent drama starring the actor. What if Kim Se-ron speaks? Perhaps the most anticipated voice yet to be heard is that of Kim Se-ron herself. Legal insiders say her cooperation could determine whether the case escalates or dissolves. If she testifies that Kim Soo-hyun was aware of her age, and still brought her to adult venues, it could seal his fate in court. The testimony of the minor, even years later, carries legal weight, said Professor Choi, especially if it is supported by material evidence, such as surveillance footage or payment records. So far, Se-ron has remained silent. But leaked photos and legal documents suggest she has retained new legal counsel, signaling a possible upcoming statement or court appearance. The road ahead, a trial of reputation and law. For now, no official charges have been filed. Kim Soo-hyun's agency maintains its position, claiming all allegations are one-sided and speculative. But with mounting evidence, growing media pressure, and experts pointing to potential violations of federal law, the narrative is shifting from rumor to reckoning. If police confirm the presence of a minor in restricted areas under Kim's escort, especially if it's shown to be part of a repeated pattern, the public may witness the fall of one of Korea's most iconic figures not just in media, but in court. The next few days will be critical, and perhaps irreversible.